So here is the brand new fragrance by Dolce & Gabbana. This one is called Light Blue Summer Vibes. This is a summer flanker. The original light blue is one of my wife's favorite fragrances ever. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on this brand new summer version. So make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I give you my thoughts on the brand new Light Blue Summer Vibes, which is a summer limited edition for 2023 by Dolce Gabbana, I'll tell you what I think about the notes, the performance, the smell, comparisons, all that good stuff. But before I begin, I do want to mention that if you are a fan of fragrance-related content, please do consider supporting the channel by subscribing to it. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified whenever I do upload future videos to the channel. And of course, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or if you took something of value from today's episode. It would really mean a lot to me. Now, this is one of my wife's favorite fragrances ever. She's actually been wearing this fragrance for so many years. And of course, I'm talking about the original light blue. She's had many of the flankers throughout the years. I think Italian Love, and then there was another one called Sun. And I have purchased many of the summer flankers for her. I've even reviewed a lot of them. And I've given my commentary on how I feel about it when she wears it. And, you know, spoiler, I do enjoy many of them, right? It smells really, really good on her. So here's one that I purchased recently from Macy's, and I did a little Macy's haul, I suppose, and I bought it for her, got in the car, she saw it, I surprised her. She goes, "Oh my goodness, they have it." She sprayed it on right away. And then the comment that she made next was actually one that was a bit deflated, and it's one that I agreed with her on, if I'm being honest. But in any case, I'm excited to give you my thoughts on the smell. Relatively simple composition in terms of the note breakdown: Calabrian, bergamot, peach, and cedarwood. I think in the dry down, Olivier Cresp is the perfumer. He's the perfumer for the original. He's also done Angel by Thierry Mugler. Amazing perfumer. In any case, I'll give you my thoughts on the smell in just a second. Let's take a quick look at the presentation. So right in the opening of this fragrance, it's bright, it's juicy, it's fruity, it's full, and it has everything that we've grown to love about the original light blue. As a matter of fact, I alluded to a comment that my wife made as soon as we got in the car. She sprayed it on skin, rolled the windows down, and she said, "This smells a lot like the original." And then I smelled it on her and I said, yeah, as a matter of fact, it smells exactly like the original. And perhaps it doesn't smell exactly like the original, and that's only something that one could deduce if they're doing a side-by-side, right? I think the juxtaposition would reveal that a bit more clearly. But I looked online and people are saying it smells an awful lot like light blue Eau Intense. And I looked at the note breakdown for that fragrance, totally different, right? You have the Sicilian lemon, you have the Granny Smith apple, you have the jasmine, the marigold, you have a lot of other ingredients that's not happening in this fragrance. In this fragrance, you have the peach, you have the bergamot, you have the cedar, boom, that's it. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, do I smell peach? Not necessarily. I've smelled a lot of fruity floral fragrances that claim to have either peach or apricot, and it doesn't really have either one of those two. At least this one doesn't, right? I don't get that peach sort of a vibe from it. When you think of fragrances like Cassily by Parfum de Marly, that's one that I can comfortably say has that peach apricot vibe. Bitter Peach by Tom Ford smells like peach, right? I've eaten peach before. It's a very nice aroma, I would say. When it comes to this fragrance, though, it smells so similar to some of its predecessors, including the original, of which my wife has consumed many bottles, right? And this one does kind of have like that lemony apple sort of a vibe with that clean floral accord that is occupying the heart. So in the note breakdown, for example, to say that there aren't any flowers or floral ingredients in here, I don't believe that. As a matter of fact, I do think it smells very, very similar to the Eau Intense flanker. So if you know that one, if you have experience with that one, and I do think that this one is probably going to give you better performance than the original light blue, especially given the fact that a lot of the people I've spoken to have testified that the more recent iterations of it don't last as long as they used to. So I think that that's kind of like a neutering of a lot of fragrances, and it's something that happens in the industry quite often. So if you want a light blue flanker that has decent performance, perhaps is a bit juicier, one that even gets compared to light blue Eau Intense, check out the brand new Summer Vibes by Dolce Gabbana. Let's go ahead and finish things off with my overall assessment. So first up, in terms of the uniqueness and the overall smell, well, certainly not a unique fragrance. And I do understand, okay, it's a limited edition, it's a flanker, but even if we take a page out of Calvin Klein's playbook, right? With a lot of their summer flankers, they actually smelled very different from the original CK1. There was the 2014 version, I think it was, that had a margarita vibe to it. There are some more modern versions that had like a watermelon accord in them. So they actually do experiment and they try things that are different. Here, it smells remarkably similar to one of its predecessors. So for that reason alone, can't really give it points for uniqueness and originality. Overall smell, I love it. My wife loves it too. She was actually running low on her current bottle of light blue, so now she's going to be wearing this one in its place, so all is good. Longevity on this one is about 7 to 8 hours. It depends on your skin chemistry. The projection on this one was great for the first 45 minutes of application. It radiated within an arm's length, I would say, not beyond an arm's length. It became an elbow's length scent right around hour 5, a skin scent right around hour 8. In terms of versatility, this one is feminine leaning, great for casual, great for the hotter weather, great for any age, and I think I just probably wouldn't wear this one formally or in the winter. Those are the only two restrictions. In terms of the presentation, okay, beautiful presentation, right? Gotta give it points here. I love this sort of design on the bottle here, this blue motif, and kind of has like this mosaic pattern to it that I think is quite beautiful. My final verdict on this fragrance is it's a wonderful fragrance, it's just nothing new, right? If you've tried the original light blue, if you've tried light blue Oh Intense, you're gonna smell it and you're gonna be like, what's different? Try it for yourself, you know, let your own nose be the judge. Don't mean to sound too critical. I think it does smell pleasant. I just think that it's a little bit derivative and it doesn't do things differently enough. If somebody said, hey, I have the original, do I need this one? I would have said it's redundant. Wait until the original runs out and then you can buy this one. And when you do buy it, maybe see if you can get a good deal for it online at a discount or something like that. In any case, thank you all so much for tuning in. That was my review of the brand new light blue Summer Vibes by Dolce Gabbana. If you own or have tried this fragrance or the original, let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Also, please don't forget to support the channel by subscribing to it. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified whenever I do upload these daily videos to YouTube. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Love you all. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.